Few characters in Bleach are as divisive and morally ambiguous as Mayuri Kurotsuchi. Is he a hero dedicated to the advancement of the Soul Society, or a villain whose actions disregard the value of life? Mayuri's brilliance is undeniable. As the head of the 12th Division and the Research and Development Institute, his inventions and discoveries have revolutionized the way the Soul Society operates. One of his most notable achievements is the creation of advanced surveillance systems that allow the GOT-13 to monitor activities within the Soul Society and beyond. These systems have been instrumental in detecting threats and maintaining order. His contributions extend to the mastery of Giga technology, which enhances the abilities of Shinigami operating in the human world. His research into halos has also provided critical insights that have saved countless lives during battles. For example, his development of the countermeasure for halofication helped prevent the spread of this dangerous condition among his peers. In battles, Mayuri's tactical genius shines. His fight against Xayalaparo Grant in Hueco Mundo demonstrated his ability to outthink and outmaneuver even the most formidable opponents. Similarly, his confrontation with Penida during the Thousand Year Blood War showcased his adaptability and scientific ingenuity. However, these contributions come at a cost. His methods often involve sacrificing ethics for results, raising questions about whether his brilliance justifies his actions. While his inventions and strategies have undeniably saved the Soul Society on numerous occasions, they also explore the dark side of his character, a man willing to cross any boundary in the name of progress. His approach to science is as innovative as it is controversial. One of his most disturbing traits is his willingness to experiment on both enemies and allies. Members of his own division have often found themselves at the mercy of his cruel experiments, seen more as tools than comrades. This lack of regard for life is perhaps most evident in the creation of Nemu, a modified soul designed to serve him without question. Nemu's existence is a focal point of examining Mayuri's morality. While she is fiercely loyal and invaluable in battle, her creation raises ethical concerns. She is created as both a daughter and a tool, reflecting Mayuri's complex and often contradictory character. Her death in the Thousand Year Blood War reveals a rare glimpse of emotion in Mayuri, but it also underscored the consequences of his actions. Mayuri's justifications for his actions often revolve around the pursuit of progress. He believes that scientific advancement requires sacrifice and that his work is for the greater good of the Soul Society. This pragmatism, however, blurs the line between heroism and villainy. He experiments on prisoners, and his use of human lives as a resource highlight his willingness to prioritize results over ethics. Some fans remain divided on Mayuri's morality. Some see him as a necessary evil whose contributions outweigh his methods, while others view him as a dangerous figure whose actions betray the value of the GOT-13. The ethical ambiguity is central to his character, making him one of the most complex figures in Bleach. His character is best understood through the pivotal moments that showcase his brilliance and moral ambiguity. One such moment is his battle with Xayalaparo. This fight highlighted Mayuri's unparalleled tactical mind, as he methodically dismantled Xayalaparo's abilities. However, his lack of empathy for his opponent and his own allies during the battle emphasized his detached and utilitarian nature. Another defining moment is Mayuri's relationship with Nemu. Despite his cold demeanor, there is a glimpse of care and attachment. When Nemu sacrifices herself during the fight with Penida, Mayuri's reaction, though restrained, reveals a rare moment of vulnerability. This scene adds depth to his character, showing that beneath his ruthless exterior lies a complicated emotional core. Mayuri's fight with Penida is another example of his ingenuity and moral ambiguity. Faced with an overwhelming enemy, Mayuri used experimental strategies that others might deem unethical. His ability to adapt and exploit his opponent's weakness highlight his brilliance. These moments encapsulate Mayuri's duality as both a hero and a villain. His actions often save lives and ensure victory, but also raise uncomfortable questions about the cost of his methods. It is this complexity that makes Mayuri one of the most fascinating characters in Bleach. Mayuri's approach to science and battle contrasts sharply with that of Kisuke Urahara, another genius within the Bleach universe. While both are brilliant inventors, Urahara's methods are rooted in compassion and ethical consideration. Mayuri, on the other hand, sees morality as a hindrance to progress. Their interactions reflect these differences, with Urahara often serving as a foil to Mayuri's darker tendencies. Within the GOTY 13, Mayuri's relationships are equally strained. His peers view him with a mix of respect and apprehension, recognizing his contributions while questioning his methods. Characters like Byakuya Kuchiki and Shuzukuraku, who embody honor and tradition, often find themselves at odds with Mayuri's pragmatic approach. Mayuri's alienation within the GOTY 13 underscore his role as an outsider. Unlike many captains who value camaraderie and teamwork, Mayuri operates independently, driven by his own agenda. This isolation further highlights the ethical divide between him and his peers, emphasizing the unique space he operates within the Soul Society. By comparing Mayuri to other characters, it becomes clear that his moral complexity is both his greatest strength and his most significant flaw. Mayuri's character embodies the tension between progress and humanity. His belief that scientific advancement justifies any means raises questions about the cost of innovation. Is it acceptable to sacrifice individuals for the greater good, or does this mindset erode the very principles that define heroism? The duality of Mayuri's genius is another central theme. His brilliance is both a blessing and a curse, enabling him to achieve incredible feats while also alienating him from others. Redemption is another theme intertwined with Mayuri's story. While his actions are often reprehensible, moments of vulnerability and care suggest that he is not entirely irredeemable. His willingness to fight for the Soul Society, despite his methods, highlight his complicated role as both a protector and a disruptor. Ultimately, Mayuri's story challenges readers and viewers to grapple with the difficult questions about morality, progress, and the nature of heroism. His actions force us to consider whether the end truly justifies the means, making him one of the most thought-provoking characters in Bleach.